Hi. So in this question, you can see over here it's a pedigree analysis question. You have seen these basic pedigrees. Here is the female. This square is the male. And you know what does two lines represent? Lines represent the consanguineous marriage. That means the relatives or the brother and sister got married or they mated. Okay. Now here, what we can see is the female that is present over here is basically unaffected. Yes, there is no lines on this one. Whereas if we're talking about the male looks like it is not affected. If it was affected, then the full box would have been colored, okay, or shaded. But here it is only half shaded. That means he's kind of a carrier. And if it is a carrier, then can also say, that it is not homozygous to the disease. In fact, it is heterozygous to the disease. Yes? Okay. So now having a look at the options. Option 1 says consanguineous marriage where male is carrier for X-linked recessive disease. One more thing that you have to remember, that the males can never be carrier for X-linked disease. If it is X-linked recessive disease, that means that that particular male is going to be affected by it. Males are never carriers for X-linked recessive. Talking about this, so this is option is not correct. Talking about the second option, normal random mating with male heterozygous for sex-linked recessive. Again, it is not a random normal mating. So this option goes wrong here. Talking about the third option, it is a consanguineous marriage where male is heterozygous. Yes, our male is heterozygous here. Okay, for autosomal recessive trait. Yes, because if it was a sex recessive trait, then it would have been affected by it. But here it is an autosomal recessive trait. Autosomal, that means it can be heterozygous to it. So this option is correct. Talking about fourth option, consanguineous marriage where male is suffering from autosomal dominant disorder. If the male was suffering, then the whole box would have been shaded. But here the box is not shaded. That means that that particular person is not suffering. In fact, it is just a carrier of heterozygous condition. So this option is also wrong. So the correct option that we have over here is our option number 3.